Hey guys, just a short video to show you the changes that I've had done to this portable radio from a programming perspective. So I guess the biggest issue is once I turn it on, radio's now on, the channel selector has been completely disabled. As you can see, the keypad is in lock mode right now, and that doesn't change the channel. So the key lock on this radio now has been programmed to this programmable button underneath the push to talk button right here. It's a lower one. So the key lock is off. And again, if I try to change the channel, nothing is happening because this button, the channel selector, has been completely disabled. In order to change channels now with this programming, you have to use the front channels up and down. So from our main repeater channel, I can go to talk around, and then I can go back to lock and lock the channel. If the radio's in your jacket and you're with the CBA on, if you touch any of these buttons, the radio's locked. The only buttons that'll work now are, of course, the key lock button over here and the push to talk button. Right? So that's the only buttons that'll in order to change channel, of course, you have the key lock off, back to the main channel, then you can turn the key lock on again, right? So that's the key lock aspect of things. So again, the biggest change for us would be this channel selector is basically not in use anymore, and that was a price I had to pay in order to do the key lock functionality the way we wanted it to work, because actually this is the button that's people have been knocking off while wearing the radio in their pocket. And since we've had these radios 10 years ago, every time we go training, someone's knocking themselves off channel. So that was really the only solution that I could come up with. The other change I made was we introduced a Roger tone beep when we're keying up and after the transmission. So now once you key in right here, I should say as well that this button right here on the microphone, that's been disabled as well with key lock on. That used to be able to do a paging notification, I think, with that one. If you keyed it down and hit the push to talk, you'd end up pager tones. But the Mayday button still works if you hold that down for 2 or 3 seconds. I think the Mayday comes on, so that hasn't been changed. The red button on the microphone on the radio itself is still the Mayday functionality. Key lock on or off. So right now, if I key up, you'll hear a beep saying "good to talk." That's different. That's something we introduced. The other thing I've introduced is once you're finished talking and you release push to talk, the listener on the other side will hear a tone indicating you've finished communicating. So I'll just simulate that right now. Radio test 1 2. Radio test 1 2. You can actually hear it on the other side. You won't be able to hear it here, but it's coming through. So that's all I really wanted to show in this little video. I'm looking for input on, I guess, how well you think that would work compared to what we're doing today, and maybe there's some other bit of programming we can tweak to improve the functionality of these radios. And they're a good radio, but we've been struggling, and we have to try to make some changes. Thank you.